Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Stormer Mia Plays, and let's play some more of Diablo 2 Hardcore Level 99 Challenge. Feed the birds, Tuppence bag, people, don't forget. We're heading back out into the jungles. Let's see, so we need to go to the Great Marsh today. I think I said I was going to go into this dungeon today. Oh shoot. Is there another health potion? Yes, let me... Top up my health. Oh, we already did this dungeon. Okay. Must have done this at the end of the last session. Okay. Was it the one over here that we didn't do? No, we did the Swampy Pit as well. Get 'em, boys! So now we're going to the Great Marsh. I had made a note that we needed to go back and do something, but apparently I misremembered. So I really should have rewatched my video from last time, I guess. Get 'em, boys! Okay. So the Great Marsh, I think, is back this way. Good job, guys. Restocking the troops, keeping them going. Okay, now we've gone too far back, I think. Well, there's some area over here we haven't explored, so, well, not much. Yeah, we went too far back. It's okay, we should have a pretty easy run back to where we were. Hold on, we got a quest update. I love that you guys can just fire lightning bolts. Well done, everybody. It's a twat! It's a twat! You just see a glowing chest in the middle of the open like that. It should be obvious it's going to be crap. Oh yeah, that'll sell for a pretty penny. I'm trying to get back on track. It's been a while since I did my challenge, but filling up to it, I might do an episode of Starfield after this too, because I want to get into New Vegas sooner rather than later. A lot of lightning flying around. That was a little closer than I care to get. I was like, whoa, my HP's going down real fast. Yeah, those swamp boys are not a joke. Hey, we leveled up. Very nice. Ravens. 30% extra attack rating, damage up by 10 on the minimum, and the upper going up by 12. An extra hit. That is freaking nuts. I can do this fun thing about it. Hey, Joe.
Watcha.
Hey, figured if you had time, you'd join. If not, no big deal. So I just sent an invite.
Well, yeah, caught me in the middle of something, so I had to finish that first. But
Gotcha. Get 'em, boys. my Raven's gotten way stronger. I don't know if you saw, but the minimum
No, I
damage
literally
just
just
went up
got
by
here.
10, and the maximum damage just went up by 12.
Nice.
And they got
But
an extra hit.
I just got it.
Yeah, I think their damage is now 58 to 76. Don't know what the average damage of that range is.
What's the mod? What's the
It's
largest one?
88 is the highest one. So there's
And
it's
what's the
anywhere
minimum?
from 58 to 88.
Um, so the average for that would be 73.
Oh, that's not bad. I don't know what the average enemy's health is in this place. I guess I can look it up.
I can't carry anymore.
We need to drop something. At this point, all of the ravens should have been replaced with the stronger ones. Yeah, so I've been watching the follow-up series for Madoka Magica, which is called Magia Record. And in it, these girls were studying magical girls to determine the best use of their wishes to become magical girls. And so they sit down there and they interrogate Kyubey, and they're like, "You promise not to lie?" And Kyubey's like, "I never lie." But what he didn't promise was not to give half-truths, which, is what he does, and that's how he reels in the girls, by giving them half-truths and not all of the information. So they ask all these range of questions, and so they decide to try to steal Kyubey's power with their wishes. So they wish to take his various abilities away from him, and Kyubey tries to stop them, but they insist, so thusly the wish is granted. And they create what's like an automatic purification field, which is supposed to prevent the magical girls from falling to witchdom. The problem is that the one who's harvesting the negative emotions, the Cubays don't have emotions, so they're not affected by the negative emotions that they gather from the girls. But a human can't handle the sheer amount of negative emotion that's coming in, and thusly she instantly becomes a witch, and thusly the entire plan goes immediately belly up. And Cubey did try to warn them, but that's Cubey kind of shot themselves in the foot there by not giving them all the information that they asked for. Because they made their wishes based on the half-truths that Cubey was giving. Like, "We want your power, Cubey," and Cubey's like, "I wouldn't."
Good day. Greetings.
I look at that, 6,817 for something I can't even use. 895, 553, plus 1 maximum damage. It doesn't really help me out since I don't attack very much. 12,000 for abilities that I can't even use. Why did I even pick up that short sword? It's like, why do I even have that lever? Okay. Well, the funny thing is that the girls in that have realized that Cubey has tricked their big sister into becoming a magical girl to cure the youngest sister's disease. And so that's the entire reason they make their wish, because they want to try to prevent their big sister from becoming a witch, which is the fate of all magical girls. So it's kind of tragic. Like, she sacrificed everything for the younger sister, and the younger sister ended up sacrificing everything for her, and it doesn't even work because the monkey paw effect that is Cubey's wishes. There's only one wish Cubate's ever granted that did not backfire on the person making it, and that's because she worded it very, very carefully.
This is why I like Shenron. He actually helps you through the wish.
Well, to be fair, Cubate doesn't. The incubators don't care about the people that they're using. But then again, Shenron doesn't create energy either that is distributed to. The entire purpose of the incubators is they take the energy from the girls turning into witches, and they convert that energy into extending the life of the universe. So as far as the incubators are concerned, the lives of a few human girls is worth the extended existence of the entire universe. Which is a twisted thing to think about, but the incubators don't have emotions, which is the only reason they can do what they do, because if they had emotions, they would not be able to process all those negative emotions and turn them into power. They would go crazy. But where is this? There's a dungeon that I'm looking for in here. The Flayer dungeon is in fact not in the Flayer jungle. It is in fact in the Great Marsh, which is silly. But here we are. I always love when the incubators are like, why would I lie? No, why would you omit information? It's because of why you're called incubators. You incubate the magical girls into witches by withholding crucial information and then dropping it to drop them into despair to turn them into witches. Like, you son of a bitch.
Has anyone
And
been smart enough to just turn down a wish?
yeah,
Okay, good.
I mean, Monica for the longest time was able to avoid it in the main series right up until the end when she made her wish that turned her into a god. And basically completely destroyed the witch system because she was everywhere erasing witches as soon as they were created. Basically, she created a new concept, and thusly she became the goddess of that concept. And it was her responsibility to prevent witches and collect the souls of the magical girls and take them to the afterlife that she created for them. So, I believe the universe corrected this by creating wraiths, which are directly leading the universe to oblivion, and the incubators are instead combating those creatures directly with the magical girls. So they create the magical girls to fight the wraiths to prevent the universe from being killed, which is a lot more reasonable of a reason to create magical girls than to farm them for their negative emotions. Because basically, in this situation, if no one destroys the race will destroy the universe. So somebody has to fight them. Okay, I am at a loss. Where is this dungeon? Hold on. No, it says it's the player jungle. I'm sure it was in- Okay, then I'm not sure. I thought that was a reason I came back here to the Great Marsh, but apparently not. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this Through the Gryffindor podcast. It's really interesting to listen to, like the chapter by chapter breakdown, and they point out that it's how like bad the Dursleys really is. Because and I never really thought about this. The Dursleys' house is said to be like immaculately clean, but somehow there's still spiders under the staircase. Like, does Petunia go and get spiders and put them under there just to mess with Harry? And they were asking a question that was kind of interesting. They were like, do you think Dudley would have been as spoiled as he was if Harry had never lived with the Dursleys? And they think no. They think like the Dursleys are specifically going out of their way to make Harry more miserable and see just how like much more loved his cousin is. Which is
No, I think they would be just as spoiled.
You think he'd be just as spoiled?
Yeah. Remember, a lot of the times they're acting as if Harry didn't exist when possible. So he wouldn't have been the bearing for how they treated their son.
I mean, it's plausible. It was something that they brought up during the podcast. Of course, then there's the date discrepancies. One thing they pointed out, and this is something you really wouldn't notice. So the very first lines of Chapter 2 is, it had nearly been 10 years. And if you do the math from November 1st of 1981 to June of 1991, when Harry was 10, just about to be 11, that is 9 years and 3/4.
Ah, okay, you
Yeah.
know what? That's a nice touch.
Yeah, and they're like, we don't know if this is intentional, but it sure feels intentional. Because the time between Harry leaving the Wizarding World and rejoining it was 9 3/4 years, and he was returned to the Wizarding World from platform 9 3/4. Because I thought I had completely explored this place and couldn't find this flare. The spinning poison. Oh, there's another thing they pointed out. So, you know how Dudley is described to look like a pig in a blonde wig by Harry?
Huh.
So they pointed out that Pigwidgeon, the owl that
Pigwidgeon?
Ron has, yeah,
Yeah, Pigwidgeon.
sounds like pig in a wig as well. And they're wondering if, they're like, did Harry have something to do with naming him? It's like, no, I think Jenny named him, didn't she?
Ginny, yeah, no, Harry didn't know his name
Yeah.
until he returned after a year, and Ginny had already named it that, and it stuck.
Yeah, and Ron's like, I can't change it to anything else. And Harry's like, you should have listened to Jenny. And Jenny's like, good, I'm training you well. Oh, did you see the Harry and Ginny joke that the Ginny Ron joke I sent you in private yesterday?
Most likely.
I didn't get your reaction to it, so I didn't know what you thought. It was the one where Ginny was referencing the Basilisk and the Sword of Gryffindor.
Oh, yeah. I didn't have anything to say to that.
Huh?
I didn't have anything to say to that.
Oh, okay. I thought you would think it was funny. Oh, the emotional support Weasley one actually on the Henny Discord that I'm in. Somebody responded back. It's like Ron's like, "What can she do for you that I can't?" And he's like, "Would you like to see the pictures?" There's somebody who wants to have a chat with you in the channel, Joe.
Hello, composite prisoner. Why don't you go and eat there?
I guess these guys have never heard that you shouldn't mess with a British person who has a ban button. I mean, that's basically how Australia came about. "28 block percent, 18 defense, 17 defense, fire resistance, 8%. Damage reduced by 1. Does that mean they hit me for 1 damage, I take 0 damage? I don't know. Give me a Found the Flayer dungeon. Nope, but I found this thing.
It is a very good thing that I've been collecting quite a few Digimon. Because right now I'm on my own, and only the extras that I've found in the wilds can be used inside the party.
Hey, Digimon, hey, Digimon.
This would have been bad. Right.
Oh, so the wrong thing there.
So we have a datamon, as our so we should take that into account.
Hey, here's the player dungeon. Whoops, I meant to go through the portal.
Champion data.
You have done well.
So I want a champion level virus.
Ooh, bitter circle, huh? 4 to energy, 7 to mana, 13 to stamina, 2 to dexterity, 92 to attack rating. That's not useful for me, but I am going to hold on to that because that looks like it might be useful for some other character. And if this character dies, I may want to make use of that later. I just realized she's got a really cute dress on. What does she look like in the original version? No, that dress definitely got an upgrade in this version, which is weird. Usually if a character's got anything cute on, they like get rid of it and then modern updates. Yeah, but another thing they were talking about how they don't really ever read the like the hardback books anymore because they just don't have time to sit down with a hard
Now that fewer
book.
of the
So their
Iron Ones
primary
are
thing they
needed to
do is
guard the
read
dark
the
side,
audiobooks,
some of them have volunteered to.
which I can relate with. It feels like these days about the only time I have to read is when I'm listening to an audiobook. Alright, into the player dungeon, guys. We still got 16 minutes. So. Not going to hit another level today, but we can at least get through the player dungeon, at least the first level of it. Yeah, those guys really do like to stack up. Oh, an experience shrine, you say? No, let me get to the experience shrine. There's the way down the next floor, but I want to clear this floor before we go down to the next one. Make sure I'm gaining as much experience points as possible. The scroll or the experience bonus wall. Well, that's weird. I haven't seen a staircase leading down to the next level, but we've almost completely explored this floor. I think we've gone full circle. this level is a maze. Oh, here we go.
This is most fortunate. Kaline's brain knows Mephisto's weakness. Place it in the Herodric cube along with Kaline's other relics. The eye, the heart, and the flail.
We still don't have all of those yet. We've only got 2 of the relics so far. Okay, let's see. So currently you're wielding a Volog, which is 12 to 45. 15 to 71. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And it
I'll put
heals
that to
as they
good
deal
use.
damage.
Good morning.
It's really hard to replace these unique items.
Greetings.
It's like, do you go for just straight up defense? But if you do, it's like you're not gonna have as many bonuses. Striking a balance between it. I've got to go through here and clean up the gems. They're getting out of hand. I keep saying that and I don't actually do. Like the gems and just the sheer amount of excess potions that I still haven't gotten rid of. I mean, I don't really need those when I have all of these full rejuvenation potions, but still. Because those are what I'm going to be using for boss fights. Is full rejuvenation potions. Like my instant, like, full health, like, oh fuck card. Or oh shit button. Okay, next location is Lower Cursat, but I probably won't get to the Way Shrine today, but we can at least start heading that way. I think I already reached the gates of Lower Cursat, and I don't know if I went in or not. You know what? It's probably better to take a stamina shrine so I can run faster. And we've only got 5 minutes, so still. But every enemy we kill on the way is closer to the next level up. How did I miss all those enemies earlier? That is so weird, because I must have already killed a bunch of them, because I came through here. Huh, I'm not sure how I missed those enemies earlier, to be honest. You know, anything coming up here being missed is understandable, because I didn't I didn't go further than this next fork in the path to the left because I came up here to go to the village. So I have no idea. I missed all those enemies. I said eventually what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to just grind, and it's gonna be mindless. I'm gonna probably be muting the mic and just recording the grinding session via stream, and I'll probably just like put on an audiobook while I do it. Like if somebody comes in and starts talking to me, I'll respond back and talk for a bit, but like I ain't gonna sit for 5 hours and just chat aimlessly to myself for 5 hours. Not that I ever want a recording session to go that long, but you get what I mean. There we go, lower Cursat, we made it. I'm gonna try to see if I can find them, but I'm not too certain we will. Start feeling out the edges of the area. Ah, we did find the way shrine. Perfect. We got. Actually, we are at 1 hour, so I need to wrap up. So let's head back to town. But hey, we got pretty close to another level up. On top of the one we already got today. Alright, everyone, thank you for joining me. So we cleared through the Great Marsh today. We did the Flayer Dungeon and got another quest objective. We also completed a whole quest. That was the... oh, shoot, wrong button. This one here, Blade of the Old Religion, got cleared. So we have 3 more quests in Act 3, in addition to Kalim's Will, where we have to find the other relics. And then we off to Act 4 and Hell. So... yeah, that's assuming that Mephisto doesn't kill us, of course, which is a possibility, but I'm going to be looking into some things to help with that. So, but anyways, for the time being, thank you very much, everyone, and I hope you have a great day. If you're watching this, Joe will be streaming today, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time?
That's correct.
Okay, well, see you over there, hopefully. Thank you very much, and goodbye, everyone.
Thank you for the shout out.